Want to move faster in Black Myth Wukong without sacrificing too much damage? This speed build increases your movement speed while your critical hit chance stays solid, making it perfect for a full playthrough. Whether you want to clear chapters faster or farm XP, will and items more efficiently, this build has you covered. Let me show you exactly how this build works. You can use this build in two ways. If you're aiming for faster XP and will and item farming, go with Celestial Registry Tablet, the Golden Carp and the Gold Flora Hairpin. But if you want better critical hits and more damage while still keeping your speed, use 2 Beast Buddhas and 2 Cat Eye Bats. Regardless of your choice, always keep the Wind Chime, because this is the only curio that boosts your movement speed and is a core part of this build. Now, let's get over to the armor. For the headpiece, we're using the lion head of Opulence. A new addition from the update, it increases movement speed after landing a successful focus point attack and reduces stamina cost, which is perfect since we're sprinting a lot. Now, for the chest, we will take the Pilgrim Scarp. And for the arms, the Pilgrim wrist wraps. Why? Because together they activate a moderate sprint boost from that set. For the legs, we're going for the Puskins of Opulence. These massively reduces stamina cost when jumping and also provide invisibility after a jump light attack, useful in tricky fights. For the staff, I recommend the Fanged Cyan staff, but honestly, you can use any staff you prefer, since none offer a sprint speed boost. As for the vessel, I suggest the Plantain Fan. It's great for controlling tougher bosses and also boosts your stamina recovery, which help since we're always on the run. And for the spirits, we'll be using the Centipede Guai for increasing movement speed. If you prefer, you can swap it out for a spirit that reduces stamina cost or increases your maximum stamina. For gourds, drinks and soaks, we will be using the gourd, that is the fairy gourd. It has 7 sips and temporarily boosts our maximum stamina. For the drink, we will go with the Blue Rich Romance, which increases movement speed. And for the soaks, since we can only choose 3 with this drink, I recommend the Undying Vine for faster stamina recovery, the Blue Mountain Stone for extra sips, and finally the Stranded Long's Whisker or the Mount Lingtai Seedling to extend spell durations. Extended spell durations can be handy in tougher fights, like for example the Stranded Long Whiskers. It helps you extend your Immobilize and helps you to keep that boss in its place for a little bit longer so that you can do more damage. Now, let's see this build in action. I'll test it against our fan favorite, the Wandering White. As you could see, the critical damage with this normal build is still around 5500 with 4 focus points and around 8400 with 3 focus points. This is pretty decent for a movement focused build. And also, in my walkthrough of chapter 4, this build feels pretty solid and fast. The critical hit damage, it lands more often than I expected. And also the fighting and the movement, it just feels smooth and natural. And that's it for the speed build. A great option for fast progressing while still dealing solid damage. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to my channel. I'm always testing new builds and strategies to help you get most out of Black Myth Wukong. I'd like to thank you all for watching again and see you all in the next one.